Water is life. You've heard that phrase before. But in an apocalyptic world, it stops being a saying and becomes a rule you live or die by. When the systems collapse, clean water doesn't disappear all at once. Streams may still flow. Rain may still fall. Hidden sources may still exist. But finding water is only the first step, and it's the step most people obsess over. The truth is, finding water doesn't keep you alive. Managing it does. Once water is in your hands, every decision that follows matters. What you store it in, how much you keep, how safely you carry it, how far you can move with it. A cracked container, a bad seal, or the wrong material can contaminate your supply without you realizing it. A heavy load can slow you down, drain energy, and make you vulnerable. Carry too little, and dehydration quietly starts working against you, long before you feel thirsty. In survival situations, people don't usually die because water doesn't exist. They die because they can't protect it, transport it, or manage it properly. That's what this video is about. In this episode, we're going beyond just finding water and breaking down realistic water storage and carrying techniques that actually work when modern conveniences are gone. You'll learn how water can be stored safely using metal containers, plastics, improvised vessels, and non-traditional options. And just as importantly, which choices can put you at serious risk. We'll also cover how to carry water efficiently, using backpacks, small containers, and body-balanced load solutions that let you move without exhausting yourself. Because in a collapse scenario, mobility is survival. If water ties you down or slows you too much, it becomes a liability instead of a resource. You'll see why carrying as much as possible is often a mistake. Why spreading water across multiple containers can save your life. And how experienced survivors think about water the same way they think about time and energy, as something that must be conserved and protected at all costs. Every technique in this video is grounded in practical survival logic. Not theory, not fantasy, and not expensive gear lists. These are methods that have been used by explorers, refugees, and survivors long before modern infrastructure existed. So stay with us until the end. The way you store and carry water after you find it could determine how far you travel, how long you last, and whether you survive at all. Let's begin.
In a world where the familiar hum of civilization has fallen silent, the most precious commodity isn't gold, fuel, or even food. It's water. The silent, relentless clock of survival ticks loudest when your throat is raw, your vision blurs, and the world shrinks to a single, agonizing need. 3 days. That's all you get. Finding water is the first battle. Keeping it, that's how you win the war. Welcome to our deep dive on apocalyptic water storage and carrying techniques. The first, most brutal lesson is one that must be etched into your very soul. Always store water once found. Never assume another source is nearby. That shimmering stream could be your last chance for miles. That trickle from a broken pipe might dry up in an hour. Hesitation in this new world is a death sentence. But what do you store it in? When purpose-built containers are a distant memory, you must improvise. The world becomes your toolbox. Look to the trees. The bark of a birch, carefully peeled and folded, can be sealed with pine pitch to create a rudimentary temporary vessel. It's a whisper from our ancestors, a skill born from necessity. Then there are grimmer but undeniable resources: animal skins. The bladder or stomach of a harvested animal, once thoroughly cleaned and prepared, can become a surprisingly durable, flexible water carrier. It's a testament to human resilience, transforming death back into life. And then you become a scavenger. Every derelict vehicle, every forgotten corner of the old world holds potential. Discarded plastic bottles are treasures. Metal cans, carefully cleaned, can serve. But with every scavenged prize comes a hidden danger: contamination. Your senses are your first line of defense. Does it have a chemical smell? Discard it. Visually inspect it. But even then, you must assume it's tainted. For heat-resistant containers like metal, boiling is your absolute best friend. A rolling boil for 1 minute kills nearly everything. For plastics that might melt, a solution of unscented bleach, just a few drops per quart of water, shaken vigorously and left to sit, will sanitize the container. It's a constant vigilance, knowing one wrong sip could mean a death sentence in a world without medicine. Once you've secured your water, you face the next challenge, carrying it. Water is heavy, roughly 8 pounds per gallon. Every ounce is a burden, but every ounce you leave behind could be your undoing. This is where strategy meets sheer will. Distribute the weight. Use multiple smaller containers instead of one large one to minimize the risk of a single catastrophic leak. A makeshift sling from a seatbelt, a pack reinforced with scavenged straps, every step is a calculation of energy versus need. The psychological weight is immense, knowing you are carrying your very bloodline on your back. In the end, these techniques are more than just skills. They are a philosophy. It's the understanding that the gurgle of water in your container is not just a sound, it's the rhythm of hope. It's the proof that even when the world has ended, you have the will and the knowledge to endure. It's the quiet promise of another sunrise.